Good.
Oh, hi. Finally speaking to me today.
Is in the house.
Yeah, I do. I just got new ones. They're right here actually. I got a big amount. Yeah, I bought those because we were out.
I'm gonna put this up front for.
Sure.
There's a new wall pocket. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can you guys hear me in Zoom?
Yes.
Can Zoom hear me?
Yes.
Just throw in the comments if you can hear me. Hey, Robin, walking in. Chat. Yes. All right, cool. Here we go. So, no, that's too big. All right. So, welcome everybody. Now, for the people who have taken this class before, you will get 2 free leads today. I'm going to give you 2 free leads today. And there we go. Goodness. All right. You guys are going to get 2 free leads today. With the leads you're going to get today, next week, we're going to take the leads you got and we're going to make videos based on it. My business, Sasha and I's business is strictly social media. Our leads come to us. I don't pay no one for leads. I don't do campaigns. The campaigns and stuff I do pay for is separate, but we get basically 1 to 3 leads a day. And it's all basically social media, just posting videos. So this is what capped my business. This is what capped the neighborhood sellers business. This is what got us capped in 5 months. All right, and I'm super proud to say it. And what you're gonna learn today is mostly the analytics. And then next week, you're gonna learn how to make the video content. And with the analytics and the algorithms I'm gonna teach you today, you're gonna utilize that for next week. But one thing I'm gonna tell you is, I'm gonna give you these 2 leads for free. You gotta work them, right? Don't let it go to the wayside because no one's knocking on the door saying, hey, here's some ideas that's gonna generate the business. We're going right into the busy season, and this is all for you. One thing I also promised, Kat, I will not curse. So this is gonna be a PG-rated class. All right, I am gonna do my best not to say any curse words because I want to really share this information out there. The stuff that I learned, and I'm teaching you guys, is stuff that I learned over the course of the last maybe 12 months, and it's already changed twice from when I first learned it in January. So it's constantly changing. I can't promise you 9 months from now, the algorithms are going to stay the same. It might change, but I may do a refresher class. All right. All right. So here we go. So you're going to generate leads for free. Again, you're not paying for anything. Okay. The reason why you're here, right? Like I said, you're going to build it. No. How do I do this not as a? No, I said no. I almost said a swear word, but I didn't. Yeah, I know. I'm recording, and I promised I wouldn't. How do I? Here we go. No, I just want to do this as a PDF. All right, just give me a second. Let me do this as a PDF. So I don't have to. There it is. So I don't have to. Give me 1 second. So this is actually one of the websites I use a lot is Canva. All right. So here we go. Perfect. Zoom, you're still with me. Great. Wonderful. All right, here we go. So let me make this big. All right. The reason why you're here, basically, I'm going to give you guys leads where you don't have to pay for nothing. All right. People pay $1,000 a month for Zillow. Sasha and I paid for $1,000 a month for Zillow. Where we lost. I wouldn't know what to do for the Zillow because that's not my niche. My niche is social media. All right. So how are we going to do this? All right. I'm going to make you guys understand the platforms, understand who your demographics are through your platforms, and we're going to target and that'll be your target audience. I call it farming, all right? Right now, and I've told Rob this, I'm farming like Woodridge, Rhode Island. I mean, it's untapped. There's so much potential there. Crestgill, another area that we're farming. And I'll explain to you through my presentation how we can farm those areas, all right? What's going on here? All right, so like I said, you're gonna get 2 free leads. Why? What is the why? Posting videos will keep you active on the viewer's page, right? Now, picture yourself. You're sitting down eating cereal. You're about to take a shower. You're sitting in traffic. What are you doing? You have your phone in your hand. No one can tell me, no, I don't do this. Everyone has their phone in their hand. I will be in your hand. I will be in your face over and over and over and over and over again. And what happens is when someone thinks about real estate, who are the last person that they thought of? Was Sasha and myself. And that's what this generates, right? And just think about it yourself. As you go through social media, what are you stopping on? Are you stopping on the photos or are you stopping on the video? And I'm pretty sure if I go raise your hands, you guys are all stopping on a video instead of a phone. Am I right or wrong? Right? So again,
It's a pleasure meeting you.
think of the videos that you're rewatching, right? Think of it. Now that those things are stuck in your head.
Very happy
It's
for
funny
you.
video, you're gonna share it with your friends. Oh, this is funny.
Association
Look
not
at
making
this,
any
look how it
creative
happened, right?
active items such as shutters, railings,
I have to
windows.
see your face. All right? Think about it. I want to know who you are. Right? You can go to a listing and you're posting, I have this awesome listing and you can showcase it, right? Yeah, that's cool. But if I want more information, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go on Zillow, right? I'm gonna talk to a realtor. I want to know who you are. I want your personality, right? That's who your clients are looking for. They're looking for you and they want to connect with you. And the best thing of this is, right? I told you, you're gonna go, you'll find out the information. But you're going to scale your human experience, right? Right now, there's about a half a dozen, no, maybe almost a dozen of you guys inside here, plus Zoom. Let's talk about 20 people. I am trying to connect with 20 people right now at one time, right? By looking at you, looking at eye contact, and really trying to be that and give you that, making you feel that energy, right? But I'm doing it 1 versus 20. When you go on social media, you're taking that experience and you're making a one-on-one intimate experience. I am talking to Rob. I'm talking to Nicole, right? I'm talking to Gene. I'm talking to Gene. This is Glenn. I call him Gene. But I'm talking to you in your hands. So that video is now a one-on-one experience, and that video will last as long as that video stays in the metaverse. If you think about Facebook and whatnot. So this is what it really grasps the attention. Now, this is my demographics, all right? Everybody who has an account, I want you to change your account from a business account to a creator account, okay? You're gonna get a lot more of the analytics, which you're gonna study. This is gonna be basically your backbone. You're gonna see how well you're gonna do on your videos. You're gonna see how the videos went out, who's your target audience, so you can continue doing those videos. That's going to go to our target audience. Sasha and I's target audience is basically 25 to 45. That's it. 60% of our business, 67% of our business is 25 to 45-year-old. So I'm not going to go and get someone who's in their 60s. I'm not going to look for a teenager because my business is telling me who my business is, right? The next part of my business is basically more male to female. So I'm like a 60-40. Some months I'm like a 70-30. But I'm pretty much like a 60-40 split, men to women, and that's something that I've been learning to get the demographics. So I'm making more softer making videos, or I'm putting more videos of Sasha in there to attract the female audience to my demographics. And this is all stuff I'm learning off the algorithms. I'm sorry, off the algorithms.
Is that Instagram?
This is Instagram, yeah. This also shows like in this period, the 30-month period, my accounts reached. Now my accounts were low. I reached only 4,200 accounts, which was almost 40% lower than I was in that month period. My number now is actually up almost 50% off of this right here. And this is the reason why, because I wasn't putting videos out there. So when you see my videos are out there more, because I'm shopping, all right? I'm calling it shopping because I know if I put a video out there, I'm gonna get 1 to 3 leads. So if I'm good with leads, I'm not gonna put as much videos out there. So that's why this number here drops, and then that can show. Followers, do not get hooked up on followers, all right? I think that tells you on my next screen. No, all right, so we're gonna get to followers next. So disregard what I said about followers. Everybody likes a story, right? Everybody wants to know someone else's business. Your video should be a storybook, okay? You should have different kind of playlists, right? Something that can attract the people. At our Apex, so when we put videos, we're doing almost 5 videos a day. Again, I want to be in your hand. The more I'm in your hand, the more business I'm going to generate. If I'm posting a video 1 every 3 days, I'm going to get maybe those 3 days, maybe 4 leads. But if I'm posting 5 videos a day, people are going to be coming out and say, hey, listen, I'm looking for a rental. Hey, I'm looking for a listing. Now, these are really crappy leads sometimes where, they're not eligible, they're not qualified. But the idea of it is in the back of their head, they want to buy real estate. So what we do is we send them up to our mortgage partner, and they start qualifying them and building their timeline to get qualified. Now, this is something you as a seasoned agent, you get a cold, a warm lead that's not qualified, you know how to kind of hold their hand through the process. That's a lot of our leads are like that, but what happens when they're ready? They're serious and they're with you because you got them so far. You got them as a good client. It's not going to go on Zillow and look for somebody else, right? They see a listing, they're going to contact you and not look for more information. You got to be consistent, all right? If you guys are serious about doing this, do it. Don't post 4 videos in 1 week and disappear. The worst thing about the algorithms of social media is they want you, right? The more you post, the more you keep on being active on there, is you get rewarded. So what they take is they take your video and they're gonna keep on pushing it out to strangers. Now you're like, wait, hold on. But I only work in Bergen County. That's totally cool. Call an agent outside. I got a lead from Michigan, a guy who was working for FedEx, wanted to relocate to Arkansas. I don't know anyone in Michigan. I don't know anyone from Arkansas. I took the lead, found an agent in Michigan, sold their house, and I found an agent down in Arkansas to buy the house. I got 2 referrals off a video. Like, don't let those leads die. Like, you can use and make something out of nothing, right? So you want to be consistent. You don't want to just forget about it. Also, be powerful. The better the video, the more energy you put in the video, the more content that you can give as far as value. Be powerful, right? So now this is going to give me a quote. This gives me a little hint to go into what I call my roadmap. My roadmap is available to everybody. All right, I'm going to give everybody my roadmap. All right, so we're going to go back to demographics, right? So my demographics, Christian, I'm sorry, I just got to throw you off to the side here. All right, you're in, Christian. You're ready to learn? We got you, buddy. All right, so the demographics, right? So this is where you look at your analytics, and you use this to find out what social media you're going to go. So like LinkedIn, you look at LinkedIn, 35% of using LinkedIn is 30 to 45. Right? This right here goes into my criteria of who I'm targeting, right? So I use LinkedIn. Instagram, 67% of the people to 47% of the people, 18 to 50. Right? So I'm posting on Instagram. You look at Facebook, 80% of the people are in my target audience. So you see where I'm going to, right? Now, TikTok just changes. TikTok is one of the most downloaded apps out there. Everyone is trying to take over TikTok. TikTok algorithms is the best algorithms out there. Everyone thinks it's a dancing thing. It's not a dancing thing. It's such a great platform for you to start talking to people. And what your job is going to do is educate and really push out the content and show your value as a real estate agent, as an individual. My program, what we do, it's not to, none of my videos is made to go viral. All right, think of someone in a marathon and think about somebody in a race. I'm the tortoise. My videos is just to get business, and that's what it's generating. People look at it like, well, you don't have 25 million views on this. Yeah, but it's not generated to make that. It's a specific niche to tell people and educate people on how to do real estate using us, right? So what we do is we make it fun and energetic. So this right here, I'm gonna give you guys, it's available, all right? So the next part of it, be powerful. Teach, all right? You want to solve a problem in 3 steps, right? That's one way. Inspire. These are all video ideas, okay? Share what's on your mind. Like I said, my rant videos is one of the most productive videos. And I'm just bitching about something. I use a curse word, all right? And somebody use it. Ask for engagement, ask questions, get the engagement. That's another part that you'll see later on, engagement. Show what's up, Lutz. You're in. And then celebrate. Celebration is awesome because people want to see themselves. If you celebrate a closing, right, there's ways that you can link your video on your Instagram and it goes directly onto your person's page. Yeah, exactly, it's the collab. And then what happens is your video goes onto their thing and you're saying, help me celebrate my client's closing. Now what's gonna happen? Everyone loves to see their face, right? Someone's praising them and congratulating them. Now you're posting it, you're tagging them on Facebook, on Instagram. It's going up on their feed. Their friends are looking at it. They're like, damn, this is awesome. And you got that, make sure you got that fear of missing out, right? Think is the next one, right? You want to curate monthly goals. You want to curate a template, which I have a template. I have a calendar for you that gives you everything you have the ideas for your videos. Like you literally don't have to do anything. I have everything done for you, all right? Keller Williams on command, in command also has a social media calendar, all right? Once you understand the social media calendar, utilize it, all right? Utilize it. You can add content, remove content, but it just gives you a good starting point. You want to track your posts, right? And this is super important. A post that does good, keep on using that same idea, that same energy. A post that does poor, do not erase it. The last thing you want to do on your social media, on a post that does no good, is to delete it. Do not delete it. They don't like, the algorithms doesn't like deleted posts. You can hide the post by changing the audience to private rather than public, but do not remove it. All right, if you're just like, you're like, oh man, this is something that really doesn't portray me who I am, I just really messed up on it, change the view and make it private, but do not delete it, okay? And at the same time, I tell people, you can use my content. My content is up for grabs. You can use it, but it benefits me. It's who I am. It's my identity. It's my personality. It may not work for you, Rob. It may not work for you, Glenn. It may not work for you, Brendan. You guys have a different personality. So what benefits you may not benefit me and vice versa. So like I said, you can use my ideas. Like, I don't care. You can use my ideas. Like, I'm a goofy guy. So for me, like, goofy things work out for me because I'm a goofy guy. So it just works out. All right, so here we go. So we did powerful, think, right? Oh, engagement. Okay, so cool. We're engagement. So we're going to go to engagement. Oh, here, think more. I didn't do think more. No, I did think more. Engagement. All right. This is what's going to help you push your content out there, right? This is the algorithms working for you. Because at the end of the day, Instagram, Facebook owns Instagram, right? So I might say Facebook when I'm talking about Instagram. It's just if Facebook owns Instagram, Facebook will push your content out there to their Explorer page, TikTok's For You page, when you're in engagement. When people really want to talk to you and they see that you're like this staple of a person, they're like, hey, listen, people are really engaging with this person. They must know something. They're popular. Let me push out this video, this post. Like 5 posts, right? So you're gonna go to Woodridge, right? Like 5 businesses from Woodridge, just like their posts every day. Comment on 3 posts, right? So say the coffee shop right down the street or across the street, the bagel store. Man, that's an awesome bagel. I gotta try one next time I come in. All right? What's going on? Like, who's this guy? Wow. He's always commenting in these local posts. Like the people from the neighborhood sees this guy Rob. Like, wow, he's supporting the local business. What's gonna happen to Rob? Rob is gonna get more known, right? But at the same time, the business, next time they see you, they're like, oh wow, make a video next time you go into that bagel store. Hey, I said I wanted to try this. This is great. You guys gotta try it too. What just happened? You became a fan of the business. The business people who are fans with them are not your fan, right? Post one post in your story. All right, stories. I changed this from share one post to your stories. So like for instance, there's a bagel store in Yuma, all right? I go there all the time. They end up naming a sandwich after me. But every time they name a sandwich after someone, I share it, right? So when you go to Dumont, you can get the Nico. It's called the Nico. I shared it, but the thing is, you go in there. So it's on a marble rye bagel. You got spinach, fried salami, pepper jack, and eggs.
And you've got the kitchen sink.
So that when I go there, I get the Nico. But guess who else is getting the Nico? Total strangers. And then when she goes, "Who's Nico?" Oh, he's the real estate agent who lives right up the street. You see how it works? So you're letting them celebrate you as you're celebrating them. So this is super huge. Tag businesses, all right? Tag businesses, all right? Find stuff that's relevant to you because you just can't, like, I'm not gonna tag, like the little gym. Oh man, you okay? I'm talking too fast. So I'm not gonna tag the little gym if I'm not gonna have kids, right? Because people can't relate me if I don't have kids to the little gym. Now, if a lot of my videos have my nieces and my nephews, and I don't have kids, you can tag stuff for kids because they see you with kids. So like make it look like it works for you. Just don't do it because people are gonna see right through it, right? Engage on stories. Watch people's stories and comment. Wow, that bagel looked good. Or man, where'd you get that coffee from? Or whatever. Engage with them. That is great. Even sending emojis, right? Hearts, smiles, thumbs up. Lets people know you're watching them. And they're like, who is this guy? Who is this girl? And you get to do it. Engage with the business. This is going to go back to here. And then engagement is one of the main ways to get your contacts shared with the metaverse, with Facebook. If they see that the engagement is back and forth, they see you as someone who's popular, whose information can be shared, and then again, your contact's going to go out there, all right? Because at the end of the day, that's what we're looking for. These are apps that work for me, all right? And we're going to go more like this next week. Photoshop, Canva, InShot, captions, mixed captions, Linktree, contact in the bio, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn. This right here, you go back to the demographic page, right? And that's the reason why I like these apps, because it's part of my demographics. So I'm going to start going in there, right? I don't go into Pinterest because Pinterest is not in my demographics, right? It just doesn't fit. But Pinterest is another platform that is untouched. Anything you are in, change it to a curator page. You get a lot more abilities to music, especially your music, right? When a business page, your music is a lot smaller. Right, and it's not going to be very known music. It's going to be kind of the free license generic music. Then you have the other ones with no music and stuff like that. Those are in the creator page. They're available. So that just strictly on that on using the music end. Right. Now Canva, InShot, and contact in the bio. You see the asterisks because I pay for those. All right. InShot, I edit every single one of my things with InShot. I think it's like $40 for the year, right? The big part of it is I lose the watermark. So for me, InShot is awesome. Canva, I also pay for Canva. Canva is free, but the stuff that I do on Canva, it costs $119 for the year. I need to do the paid version of it. It gives me a lot more abilities, especially like say I put my logo out there and I want to kind of disappear the background, or like one of our closing gifts that I do, I take a picture of the house. I take the picture of the house the person's purchasing. I put their name, our logos, and then I put on a tumbler, right? And then what I do is on the closing gift, I'm giving them a tumbler with their name, the picture of their house. I bought my property on March 14th by TNS. People love stuff with their names on it, especially if you have a picture of their house and stuff like that. that logo is gonna live there forever because people are gonna be proud. Hey, this is the house I bought. Oh, and those are the people I sold it. I bought it from. So that's one stuff I use. Oh, okay, Pia, I'm sorry. Look at this. Multitasking over here. And then contact in the bio. We're gonna go through this. All right. On Instagram, you only get one link. Contact in the bio and Linktree really maximize that one link so you can utilize that one link more and more. And we're gonna go into that a little bit further. All right. All right. Other apps that work for me: Schwartz Swag, hashtag Expert, InShot again, Lightroom, Fontsies, and Threads. Fontsies I use a lot for text. So say you want to use the Spider-Man font, right? You can go on Fontsies, you type in Spider-Man, and then the Spider-Man font, you can make it so, say it's a little kid who loves Spider-Man, loves the Hulk, you can utilize that same font and put their name on it. It looks really custom, and the kid is going to see it. He'll be proud of it. The parents will say, if like the person likes the Green Bay Packers, you can put the Packers on there. It gives them the font, so they have, the letter has the G in it. You still have the G in there and stuff like that. So Fonties, think outside the box, right? So on that one, hashtag Expert. These are for people that are going to be beginners. And hashtags on Instagram, you're going to only use 30. Do not copy and paste hashtags. Again, Zoom, do not copy and paste hashtags. Guys, do not copy and paste hashtags. A hashtag is only made for one post and one post added. That's it. All right. You do not want to put Taco Tuesday if you're posting on a Thursday. The algorithms is smart. They're not going to let you use something that's popular on a Tuesday and kind of like, oh, I can push this out. At the same time, you're not going to put Taco Tuesday if you're talking about a pizza restaurant. All right. You're not going to put Taco Tuesday if you're talking about a funeral. Like, you can't use a hashtag that's super popular and has a great small niche for something else. It just doesn't work, right? You have to use what's to it. So we're going to go to the 10-10-10, but the 10-10-10, we'll talk a little bit later on the 10-10-10. What works? Story, reels, and shorts. For the people that were in my last class, do not answer this. How many stories should you post a day, and at what time should you post the stories? Anybody? I'm going to pick. Oh, what was your name?
I want to say one.
Okay, you say one. Anybody else? Gene? 3. Okay, anybody else?
Uncap as many as possible.
No, actually,
I'm tired.
I apologize. You're wrong. You want to do at least a minimum 2. And you want to do it in the morning time and nighttime. Now, does everyone here know what a story is? A story is something that runs for 24 hours and then deletes. So you can look at all these platforms, they all copy somebody else. Right now, everyone's trying to copy TikTok, short form media. Reels, shorts. That's TikTok's version of short form media, 30-second videos. Okay? Stories is copied by Snapchat to a 24-hour thing. So if you're posting in the morning time, you're posting at nighttime, every time someone picks up their phone and goes in stories, who's in there? You are. So you're always in a story. So some people may just run through a story at the end of the night before they go to bed, and they're like, oh, there's Ron. Oh, wow, there's Brandon. Right? There's Nicole. So you're always in it. You always want to be in someone's head. So you post at least 2 times in a day. Morning, think breakfast time, and think like the PM rush going on. Post there because you're always going to be in their hands. So as one deletes, another one's coming in right now. Right? So that's stories. Reels. We're going to reels. We're going to go to shorts. I'll explain to that. Okay? So stories, like I said, twice a day, morning, dinner time, and I told you why already. Now, these are ideal times for reels, right? And I spoke reels always. It's 2 E's, not A. That's my bad. The ideal time is 17 to 26 seconds. I'll explain to you why a little bit later, but this is your ideal, 17 to 26 seconds, okay? YouTube, you have the long form, a minimum 5 minutes. Long form. YouTube is made for long form media. People do not read directions at all, right? So what are you gonna do? You get a brand new drone. Instead of reading the direction, you're gonna go to an unboxing of a drone, and it's at least 5 minutes, right? It's educational based, so it's drawn out. Then you have the short shelf. Short shelf is short form media, right? So this is your short shelf. This is your Angelique. You're a little bit late, but it's okay. All right, we got you in here, Angelique. So short shelf is the short form media of it, right? Now, you see this? I put like a little thing, address. This helps me remember things, all right? So we're talking about YouTube. You want people to describe to you? The best way to do it is this next thing, right? You guys can go all, oh no, you know what? Not yet, okay, no problem. Shorts, so the ideal time for shorts is 16 to 21 seconds, right? Closer to 16, less than the 22nd on shorts. It's a short form media for YouTube. Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live, once you unlock the YouTube Live on your subscriptions, any amount of time, and when are you gonna go live, right? Here's the best way part of it, right? When do you think you should go live on Facebook or YouTube and Instagram? What do you think? What? Why? No, but great point. Anybody else? What's that? Oh, anybody? I just actually example. So if I use my slide, this pops up after I hit it, but going back and forth, I'm not tech savvy at all. Like, believe it or not, not. But I'll give you the answer right now. Right now could be 8 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock at night. Right now is the best time because it is the people that are on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube at that given time, right? Something that's at 5 o'clock now, if you're trying to set your mind, oh, let me do it at dinner time. Well, guess what dinner time in California is? 3 o'clock. So you can't use that mindset because at 3 o'clock, you're in a different time zone. And you're going live because you're going to have people that are on your friends list that just don't live in New Jersey or in the Eastern time zone. They live in California, Mountain Standard Time, or whatever. So when you want to go live is when you go live. You go live when it works for you. Now, they're going to this part right here that Gene pointed out. You don't know what to do when you go live, right? Call your mom, call your sister, call your cousin, and say, hey, listen, I'm going live at 5 o'clock. At 5:20, ask me a question, right? And what it's going to do is going to open up that engagement, because remember what I told you about engagement before, you want that engagement. So now you get somebody, right? So I'm going to go live. Hey, Nicole, can you do me a favor? Ask me a question on how the market is around 5:20. It comes up in the comments. Oh, that's a great question, Nicole. Let me answer. Nobody knows who Nicole is. Nobody knows that I set all myself up. All my videos that I do is mostly staged, right? But you're going to utilize that information to help you. So now that first question, and now you're going to ask, like, hey, listen, Brendan, if no one asks me a question by 5:33, I need you to ask me a question at 5:33. And you're going to ask me this question. All right? I put these times, 30 minutes is a long time, so you kind of got to go like 5 minutes, 7 minutes. But you want to go live. Live. It's the people that are there in the moment, and they're going to be the ones who's going to be. You get the most engagement on live, the most engagement. So if you're going to go to a closing, right? So who has a closing coming up this month? Somebody. All right. So who has a closing coming up in the next, like coming soon, right? All right. Go live. Hey guys, closing time. I want you to join me. Come and follow me. Check out my clients. They just bought this house. They sell this house. I want you to live that experience with me. You're talking to them, right? Now you're there in the office. Hey guys, check this out. This is how stressful it is. That's pretty nice. Now, tell me a joke that I can share with somebody. You see how it is? And you get an engagement. What's going to do? The algorithms and the reward you and push your content out. The more you get as far as context, the more engagement, the more people will watch, the more people will share. And what is that? Those are leads. They're like, damn, this guy's pretty cool. Let me follow him. You know, my cousin needs to buy it. One of our best clients is someone who never used us as a real estate agent. Right? He bought a FSBO. Right? He bought his sister's house that was his parents' house. I walked through the whole process, how to buy the house. In the last maybe 5 months, Jason gave us how many leads?
Like
5 leads. In the last, and he just keeps on pushing leads. What do? We keep on giving gift cards. Give him $20 gift card to Dunkin' Donuts. Thank you. Right? But he keeps on pushing, and he follows up. Hey, did you talk to Anthony? Gene, right? I gave Gene a lead for the rental, right? He reached out. He goes, did you call Anthony? I'm like, Gene, did you talk to Anthony? He goes, no. You know what? I texted him for you. Call him right now. My client, who's giving me the referrals, is giving me the pressure to call his people. And he's all from social media. One of my biggest clients is giving me 5 listings. I never met the guy in my day of my life. He lives in Los Angeles. Give me 5 listings with another 11 listings set for this year. Right? 15 listings from a stranger I met on their social media. Right? So you figure, just like 15, it's just think of a $10,000 as commission, that's $150,000 from a total stranger I've never met before. Christmas, I gave him a $500 a gift certificate to a spa as a Christmas gift, just as a client of mine. His birthday, I bought him a $250 box of cigars. Sent it right to his house. I never met the guy, but he's given me. No, but no, you don't need to get it. It's just no, but the thing. No, yeah, please. And the thing is, the amount of business he's given me, I want to give him a better gift because what I see in return, I just want to give him a better gift. Now, there's someone who's just giving me, this guy Jason. I'm gonna give him $25 Dunkin' Donuts gift cards. Another guy Danny, I give him $25 Dunkin' Donuts gift cards. It makes sense for what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give I want to reward them. And it's not because it's not a referral. I'm just going to reward them because it's their birthday. It's Christmas. I'm going to give them something as a way of thanks, How often? Here we go. How often is another cue for me? I lost my mouse. Another cue for me to go into my thing here. How often? Oh, so we did that already. Oops. All right. So you know what? Let's go to the next part since we went over that. When? All right, I explained to you guys when. All right, I explained that to you already. Watermarks, here we go. Let's talk about watermarks. Okay, watermarks. This is a watermark on TikTok. It has TikTok logo, and it says the neighborhood sellers because that's my sign. That's my name, the neighborhood sellers. Watermarks. LinkedIn does not care about watermarks. You can reshare a TikTok video. So when you post a TikTok, and you're going to learn this next week, you can save it. When you save it, it automatically gives you a watermark. You can repost that video. LinkedIn doesn't care. LinkedIn is a red-headed stepchild. They're trying to be known, but they're not. So they're taking anything. They just want. It's the most rarest platform where you get the most stuff. One of my first things I did on LinkedIn was a guy who works for the NFL wanted to sell a ski lodge in Alaska. Guess what? He reached out to me. I don't know anyone in Alaska. Called an agent in Burbank. I think Burbank. I think that's Alaska. One of the big cities in Alaska. Reached out. They sold it. I made a mistake. It was like everything. I didn't do a referral, and I lost out the money on that. Live and learn. Don't get yourself caught up. I live in New Jersey. I only do stuff in Bergen County, Hudson County, Passaic County. Get yourself out there. Expand yourself. Now, Google is Facebook. Google is YouTube. Facebook is Instagram. Google and Facebook used to care, but the thing is, there's so much stuff out there on TikTok. They are getting less and less lax on that watermark, and they're really pushing out because they just want to get that short form media. Instagrams and Facebook right now are doing this big push on Reels, 30-second video I explained to you guys, right? So it's a big push on it. So right now they don't really care. Whatever they can get and they can push out there, they just want that engagement and the viewers. Content, this is my 80-20 rule. 80% should be business, 20% should be you, personally you. If you got kids, put your kids on there. If you have a dog, put your dog out there. 20% should be who you are because what in our business is all about that relationship, right? It's what we're going to give to our clients, right? So they want to know who you are. They want to know who you are, right? They want to know you, Nicole. They want to know who you are. They want to know who am I working with? Who am I going to be texting when I'm super stressed out when I want to buy a house? Glenn does volleyball. Glenn, get yourself live right before a volleyball game, right? And share that aspect of you. Hey, I'm an outgoing, fun guy who likes to play volleyball. Now, what's going to happen? Anybody who's in that league that might be having a look, hey, that's how I got my first lesson. And that's the reason why I use it as an example. Now, this is one of my favorite things, and I have to give credit where credit's due. Zachary Yost, he owns Loft Real Estate in Delaware. He kind of told me this about a year ago, and it's basically one of the acronyms I use all the time is thirst. And what is thirst? Title. You kind of want to clickbait them. Get them engaged. Don't, just kind of get them in, right? The hook. You guys only have 6 seconds to get them on, right? If you don't like you in the first 3 seconds, you're off. If they don't like you after 6 seconds, you're gone. Okay? So you have between 3 to 6 seconds to hook them in, right? To get them engaged. Hey, I want to tell you something. I'm not sure how I should tell you. Right? How long is it now? It's about 3 seconds, right? Get them in, get them engaged, get them to like really want to know more. Interest, make sure the video is really interesting. Like, don't get them like hooked in because they're gonna see you again. They're like, oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna watch this. I'm not gonna fall for it again. Reframe that your lighting and sound. Make sure you have good lighting. It's not super dark. Now listen, I'm a victim of crappy lighting sometimes when I'm in my truck. I used to have a little ring light. Get yourself a ring light, it's like $20. I have other ring light inside the office, so I don't use that light inside the truck. So sometimes my videos are dark. I had someone goes, hey, clean your camera. So I'm like, it's engagement. Someone commented, clean your camera. It was a crappy video. But those crappy videos are good when you're just ranting. Like, I don't care how this looks. I don't care if you watch this or not. I'm going to, like, what, 3, 4 seconds? I'm getting you in there. Because this guy can say, it's really just no problem. Let me hear it. That's why my rant video is great. Storytelling. All right? Everybody wants to know someone's business. Everyone knows it. No matter who they are, they're nosy. Storytellers do real good in target. Target your audience. We know who our audience, so we're going to target it, okay? And if you're 90% men, you're going to target 2 men. You're 90% women, you're going to target 2 women. You're going to start, if your demographics like ours, 35 to 50, you're going to stay in there. I'm not going to start talking about, estate sales and stuff like that because guess what? We're not there. But I do talk about them, not as often, right? So you can open up your target audience in your farming area with what you need to get out there. All right, understanding engagement. 5 engagement books. Remember I told you about engagement? Here we are. All right, views are at least 3 seconds. That's one way of engagement. View duration is the strongest. So the longer they watch your video, or the second and third time they watch your video, is what really pushes your video out there and where you get your video going viral. So TikTok has a really awesome algorithm where it doesn't matter if you're Kim Kardashian or Jenny from the sidewalk. We're not gonna say the block. So we go Jenny from the sidewalk, not Jenny from the block. Is they get the same stuff. What they do is, and I will explain to you how they go to the next slide, is explain how it goes out there and how the algorithms. Comments is another big one, right? Shares, DMs, social media shares, right? So what happens is a share goes straight to a DM. So if I have a video or a share, it's going to go to Glenn's DM and goes into his comments, right? So that's what DM is. And profile views. So what happens is, like, wow, this guy's pretty cool. Let me see what else he has. So when it goes back up to, right, the title, because when you go into your stuff, you want to put your title out there as a thumb mark, right? So now if I go onto Rob's Instagram, I'm like, this guy's pretty cool. Let me go up there and I see something that says today's rant. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm going to click it. So when you click it, right, that's another form of engagement. Okay, guys? All right, so here's some more algorithms or analytics, rather, algorithms. So I took a video. I got pranked by Bruce Elia, right? So they posted a video. His video didn't do well. But what I did is I took the same video that he posted, I put it in the bottom corner as a picture-in-picture, talked over it, and that video got me 1,000 views, 29 likes, 3 comments, 49 shares, and 2 saves. Off a video that I took somebody else who was pranking me. So who got the last like? You know what I'm saying? So I utilized that. It got saved 49 times. 49 times it got saved. This video here, it reached 400 people. Who is it? Bruce? Yo, Bruce. Bruce. Yo, Bruce. Bruce. No, I was just shoot him. Point to his face. So this one here, 400 counts reached, right? I got played 410 times, meaning people watching it more than once. 57 shares. These are people that just share my content, right? 24 likes, 3 saves, 2 comments. The stuff is here, so what I'm looking at this stuff here. And I'm like, wow, this guy shared 57 times. It's good. I'm gonna do a video similar to this because it got out there. People liked it, so I can keep on going. So that's where my series of my favorite client is, where I grew my hair out, talking about real estate. That's one of my best generating videos. So I use that video, it gets shared because I'm talking about real estate, asking myself questions as somebody else, because I just long hair and mustache. All right, here's some other stuff. Impressions. So this one here, you can see where it came from. So 415 people were my people, like people on my page. 130 of them were strangers. 9 of them came from the hashtags, and 53 came from clicking my profile, from watching another video, and they came back onto this video and they see it. Okay, and it shows you like different stuff here. This is another big part right here. The average watch time, 99%. It's great. It's amazing. That means that this video was watched over and over again from beginning to end. That's what pushes it out the best. Okay, so you can see where the people came, and then on here it tells you where my reach is. So my reach on this video is 400 people were people following me. Almost 200 people were total strangers that came across my video. All right, so this is where your new audience comes from. All right, so when you start seeing stuff like this, you're like, this is good. Let me continue to push out this content because I'm attracting people that I never came before. This is new potential clients or potential people are coming to give you leads, okay? Like this one here, 4,200 times it was viewed, 46 shares, 3 saves, it tells you where it came from, all right? And then the likes and the shares, more of the same stuff. This is on the same thing from before, all right? Understanding the algorithms. So remember when I told you before the time, okay? And if you do a video that's 15 seconds or less, they have to watch 100% of the video. So remember when I said the ideal time is like 16 seconds? Well, if you do a 16-second video, all they have to watch is 75% of the video. So you make that video 1 second longer, they don't have to watch the whole full video to really get that algorithm to kick in. So instead of watching 15 seconds, all they have to watch is 12 seconds of that video because it's 75% of the video, right? So you can kind of cheat. 30 seconds is 50%. So like I said, it really matters on that time where you can kind of get them in. So if you're gonna make a video for 30 seconds, don't go 30 seconds. 26 seconds because you need them in 75% of the video. So if you're doing that 30 seconds, it's just they have to watch more of that video before you got to push out. So remember when I told you before, the ideal time matters. Time matters, and try to cheat your way through that time. So never do a video at 15 seconds unless it's a really kick, awesome video to do it for 15 seconds. They're gonna watch it over and over again. Because if they're not doing 15, I do it 16, 17 seconds, so you can cheat your way to get more views with less time watched. All right, understanding it. What is your niche? All right, my niche is mine. And like I told you guys, you can use my videos, but that's my niche. That works for me. All right, I have a different personality from you guys. Don't be a mess. Don't be one day, hey, I'm gonna talk about puppies. I like everything with puppies. And next day I'm talking about Transformers. Like don't want to mix and jump around. Like you want to stick in your lane. All right, so think of a highway. Don't keep on switching lanes because the algorithms are like, yo, this person's a mess. I can't share this. I don't know who to send the videos to when they're sharing it to the Explorer or for your page. They don't know who to send the videos to because they don't know what direction you're going to. Then you can look at trends that fit inside that niche. All right, so if your trend is like a goofy niche, you can use trends, find trends that fit that niche. Right? If it doesn't fit it, don't use it because it's not going to make sense. And then at the same time, trends within your own niche, right? So if you're the dancing realtor, do something with dancing, right? Don't be the dancing realtor 1 week and then the serious guy the next week. It's just not even next. You know, I hope I caught you and understand. All right, so understanding the algorithms, right? So this is how it is. This is how separate. It doesn't matter if you're Kim Kardashian or myself. You can still get a video to go viral. And you'll know within the first 2 hours. All right, like the first 2 hours, or the first about 10 minutes, really gauges and then goes to 2 hours. And the first 2 minutes, if you get 10 people to view your content, it automatically goes to 100 strangers. All your content goes to 10 strangers total. Okay, and from 10 it goes to 100 if all 10 people watched it. And if all 100 people watch it, it goes to 1,000, and then you just multiply. Your time is basically within the first 2 hours. So you'll see a video doing real good, you'll probably get 6,000 views, and in 2 hours it just stops, because what happens is, it just plateaus. So that's where the viewers and the algorithms will push your video out there to total strangers. So if people are commenting and sharing and all that, that engagement points is what's gonna help you get to the next tier of viewers. All right, these are big don'ts. Do not post YouTube videos on Facebook, all right? So you know you can share the link. It's just not smart, because what happens is, Brandon, you put it there, your mom, your grandmother, your aunt, they're like, oh, look what Brandon posted. They're gonna click it, but they're not gonna watch it. They're gonna click it. They're gonna click it, they're gonna click it. You want people that really wanna know the information to click it. So by sharing it, you're treating yourself false stuff. So YouTube's like, oh, this guy's pretty good. But what happens if your mom and grandmother and your aunts just like get tired of watching your stuff? Then all of a sudden you get lost, and you're no longer gonna be relevant. So don't give any false clicks for something on that, right? Don't ask someone to stand like your stuff. That is like the worst thing. So like Anglo, New Jersey, just went one day liking all my stuff. Byron Media started liking all my stuff. David, whatever, I can't see what it says. So like, it doesn't do nothing, because you want them to watch your stuff. So remember when I said the view time? If someone's just gonna start liking everything, they're only watching it for 1 second. It's not gonna count. It's not gonna do good for you. So you're not gonna tell your friend, hey, like all my stuff, because it's not gonna do nothing for you. Getting likes is not gonna do nothing. Getting followers is not gonna, you want it to go out there and organically grow for you. Don't push it out there, okay? And if you're gonna have them, make sure they watch the full thing, right? If you wanna help me out, watch my video from beginning to end, maybe watch a second time. That is what's gonna help. You think you're gonna get someone to watch an hour worth of videos for you? No, I'm not gonna happen. Do not post a phone number you don't put a phone number in your post. It's gonna get shadow banned. I'll explain that a little bit later. And put a photo with a ton of writing. So Instagram is a picture post platform. So if you put a photo, they want about 80 to 85% of it to be a still shot of something, and very little bit of writing. Okay? You don't want to put a picture with a whole bunch of literature. It's not made for it, because it's not gonna push. It's, again, picture yourself going through it. If you go through a picture, you see a lot of writing, you're gonna read it. Nobody reads. We're all lazy. No one's gonna read. So it's no point doing it, because they're not gonna share it anyway. What's a real? Again, it's spoken wrong. What is it? Oh, so shadow banning. Is it real? That's what it is. And what is it? So shadow banning. It exists. TikTok does not want you to have anything with kids. Anything that you see with kids on TikTok is the exception. So they're the exception of the point. But if you post a video with a kid, it will not share on your For You page. It will only share on your own page. So on your own page is where it's going to push out. And if it starts to get a lot of engagements, then that's the exception comes and kicks in. But if you're thinking for it on your For You page, it's not going to happen. Same thing with your phone number. If you post a phone number, they don't want to put phone numbers out there, right? Because again, these things are supposed to be creators. You're not a business. You're a creator. So they want to push stuff. So if they see you like your business, they're going to say, okay, you have all the resources to do all your own social media stuff. We don't need to push it out for you. So you get shadow banned. That means they're not going to share it. Okay?
Nico, real quick.
Yeah.
I was watching a live last night on Instagram, and it was a sales thing. And a couple of times throughout it, like the camera just went black. And when she rebooted, she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was the song that was on."
Yes.
So it's certain words.
So
that-
yeah. So if you don't own the rights to a song on Facebook, it will black out the song.
Yeah.
And you can't. Even if you put, I don't own the rights to this.
Yeah.
You still the copyright laws. And Veronica, you would know probably this with your husband. Copyright laws on songs are really, really strict. You know, think of Metallica during the Napster days.
So you don't put your phone number in the caption either?
You can't put it inside the caption, in the literature, but not on the photo. Okay, all right? So shadow banning is big on TikTok and Instagram. Instagram loves kids. Instagram loves kids. So it's the total opposite of TikTok. If you put a picture, you put a video of a kid, they don't care. They'll exploit kids. Because, again, you have to understand, they're trying to supersede TikTok's move. TikTok is the #1 downloaded app, right? So if they can start stealing and kind of better it, that's why they do it. So that's what it is on that. Know who's your viewer. So look at your analytics and understand. So we did that. Okay, what's in your bio? This is one of the biggest things. If I go and you're like, hey, listen, can you look at my social media? The first thing I'm gonna look at is in your bio. Okay? You want to know who you are. So you know what? It says Nico and Sasha Attanasio, New York, New Jersey. So this is where those referrals come in, right? Like Sasha and I, we message 50 agents per day and said, hey, we're voted the #1 real estate team in New Jersey by our kids. We want your referral, right? Just, I know you're gonna forget my name, but think of the neighborhood sellers, and we want it. And we send 50 messages per day because it's the most you can do before getting spam, and we send them out to agents. So we're on the hashtags 221, hashtag EXP, hashtag whatever. And we'll look at people in Delaware, Denver, whatever. And we'll start popping and pushing them out there. And all it takes is one person to send you a referral. And that's $10,000 you have in your pocket from doing what? 25 minutes of messages and you just copy and paste it with a business card in your in messages, right? And then when they start looking, they're like, yeah, I know that team. They're from New York, New Jersey, but who are they? They start going in and they're like, oh, New York, New Jersey, boom, it's there, right? What do they do? So I'm a firefighter who's powered by Keller Williams. We help buy, sell, invest in New York, New Jersey, residential, commercial. And in here, so this link, you only get one link, right? So in my link in my bio, I'm gonna show you that, right? So again, where you located, if you have a profile picture, do not use a logo, use a picture. They are making a relationship with you, not a picture of something else, okay? So a picture is very important. Their contact information, link tree, contact bio, and what do you do? Who are you and what do you do? All right, followers, don't get stuck with the people that unfollow, okay? So on this period, in 30-day period, we gained 9% of people, so our overall was 126, 171 new followers, 45 were kicked out. A lot of these are bots, right? They're fake accounts where Instagram just notices, they delete this stuff, so it goes as unfollow. So don't get caught up on the unfollows, all right? Your followers doesn't really matter. It really don't matter. If you keep on pushing out good content, you're gonna get new followers. You're gonna get new people following you, all right? The thumbnails, catchy. Remember the first thing, right? So like here, this close, trigger warning, all right? Who's the who goes the answer spot? I don't even know what I did. I don't know.
The answer. That was when you was talking.
Who's got the answers maybe? But you see this, it gets you like trigger warning. All right, I want to know what the hell this trigger warning is. I'm gonna click it. Story time. Story time is one of the best doing. You can see it through at the time through the views, right? It does good. Okay, bio links. So this is our contact in the bio, right? So you only have one space, but if you use contact in the bio or link tree, that one link opens up a website where you can put a lot more links in. So what I can do is, if you go into our Instagram, go into the neighborhoodsellers.com, Instagram, go to neighborhood sellers. You click on my contact, right? It says the neighborhood sellers, contact in the bio, you click it, okay? It pulls up, it shows you all markets. And then on this website, you can see algorithms of people clicking stuff. One of my most clicked things is my off markets and my on market stuff, right? Then over here, these are quick stuff to our page. So if you click my YouTube channel, which goes on to my next link, okay? So if you go into my contact in the bio, if you guys can all do that, then go and click my YouTube channel, all right? So you just click YouTube and just don't go from there, just stop me, or just raise your hand once you get to there. Okay, what just popped open for you?
Nico TNS.
Okay, what popped open for you, Gene?
Thank you for
Okay, go there.
Tracy.
Okay, so it's supposed to ask you a question, do you want to subscribe to my channel?
Oh, yeah, do that.
You click, so that's why I said stop when you get there. All right, so that's what I want you to do. If you have a YouTube channel, here is a hack, okay? This is your YouTube channel. Until you hit, I think, 2,000 subscribers, you can customize your channel's name. So this is my channel name. If you type after the Q, question mark, sub, underscore, confirmation equal 1, which is now this, and you save that as your shortcut to YouTube, everyone who clicks that shortcut to YouTube is gonna be asked a question. Do you want to subscribe to my channel? Yes or no? So now you're getting extra subscribers anytime someone clicks onto your YouTube page. And that's how you start gaining more subscriptions. So when you do your Instagram shorts, and anytime you post a video shorts, the person who subscribes gets notified that you have a new video and they can watch your video. So again, it's question mark sub underscore confirmation equal 1 is the biggest hack. So like, all right, so I see someone here just clicked my website. All right, so someone went on my website, I got a notification. So this is a way to get people to subscribe to your channel without doing nothing. Because you can say in the video, and please, when you do videos, don't say, hey, I'm Nico, I'm a real estate agent. They know who you are, they're already on your page. Don't waste 3 seconds because that first 3 seconds is important. Make them in, click them in, get them engaged. So they don't need to know who your name is because they know who you are because they wouldn't be on your page if they didn't know who you are. And they came across your page and they want to know who you are. It goes back to the first page of who you are in your bio. Okay? So you see that's the question you should be asked. All right? Do you want to subscribe to Nico TNS? All right? So this right here, you subscribe is automatically highlighted. So if they hit if you hit enter, it automatically subscribes, or you can click it or click out cancel. All right? Here's the 10-10-10 rule I told you about hashtags earlier. So hashtags, you only get 30 hashtags. That's it. The 10-10-10 rules. 10 hashtags about the post, 10 hashtags about who you are, and 10 hashtags about your business. All right? Break it down 10-10-10. So the first 10 always going to change. The second 10, that's your farming area. So this is when I told you I'm farming in social media and I'm farming Woodbridge. I'm doing Woodbridge, New Jersey, Woodbridge. Paramus Moms, Bergen County, New Jersey, Bergen County Moms. I am farming and I'm putting 10 of them right there. 10 is about the actual video. But don't give them answers to the test, right? Don't give them answers. Don't say, hey, guess what my top 5 restaurants are in Woodbridge. Don't put them in the hashtags. You want them to watch the video, right? If you're gonna start saying, I want this, and that, and then give them the answers to the test, are you gonna watch them though? You already know them. You can't bake them in and then give them the answers to the test. So don't put in your hashtags the answer to it. So like, I posted a video today that we're hiring an admin, right? I kind of made it like a goofy 1980s like commercial, right? I'm not gonna put down I put down like we're looking for someone as far as the thumbnail, right? What are we looking for? And in the beginning, I'm like, I want you, and then in the middle to the end, I'm telling people who I'm looking for. But in the hashtags, I have nothing about admin. I only put down, I might even put down hiring. I put down looking for you, we want you. That's what I did because I don't want people to know what it is. I want them to watch the video and let me explain to them what I'm looking for. So when you post a video, closing day, get them in. Picture of a house. And then you say, hey, I'm doing a video. This video here is for me doing it. Like today is a very stressful day because the transaction can still die and we have moments left. Today's closing day. You know what we do? We're gonna do a walkthrough. And this is what a walkthrough is. You're talking to the phone, but you're really not talking to the phone, you're talking to the person who's on the other end. Right? Remember that. It's a one-on-one experience. So you're talking to your phone, but in reality, think of me talking to Glenn, all right? Or I'm talking to Brandon, because that's who's watching the video. And Veronica, she's watching so Vicky's looking at the video tomorrow, and I'm really talking to Vicky, or Gene, and so on and so forth. Talk to your phone as if you're talking to your wife, your husband, your friend, all right? That's how it's gonna make it easier, and look at the camera, don't look at the picture of the video. When you look at the camera, I'm looking at you. If I'm looking at the video, my eyes are lost. But if I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking straight to you because you're looking at me. You're like, oh wow, the guy's looking at me because you're looking right at the camera. That's gonna be one other way. Look past the camera, right? That's another way you can look past the camera. It's gonna help you too because if you get caught looking at that little dot, it's gonna hurt your eye. All right, you're gonna squint. So if you look past the camera, you're still looking at the person itself. All right. What I tell you guys before, do not copy and paste. Okay, do not copy and paste. Do not copy and paste. The hashtags should be for that video. If you copy and paste, Instagram is going to think that you're a bot. All right? They're going to think that it's spam. That's what they're going to think because you're copy and pasting. They're like, oh, this is nothing like this. It's just someone who copy and pasted. Like, Don't copy and paste.
How's that hashtag generator app work?
So the hashtag generator, what it is gives you the most trending hashtags for that niche on that day.
But you still don't copy and paste.
You can, but just also understand that if everyone in this room does the same thing,
Gotcha.
rearrange, and this is where I don't use it because, for me, it doesn't make sense because I could just generate my own hashtag.
Yeah.
But if you need an idea, go on there and look at the ideas.
So do you copy and paste for, like, if you have?
Yeah, you can copy and paste from your own notepad.
Okay.
That's totally fine. Don't copy and paste from this video, that video, that video.
That's what I'm.
You can copy and paste like from that video, all right?
But what if you're from your notepad, you're copy and pasting the same thing? Or does it have to?
No, it's okay for that video. What I'm talking about is if you make six, exactly, but mix them up, But don't do 3 videos with the exact same 30 hashtags, okay? And listen, maximize the hashtags, maximize it, right? You shouldn't leave it out there. It gives you an opportunity. So one of my posts got 90 views for the hashtags. It doesn't tell you what hashtag, but out of the 90, let's just assume, I have 30. So just assume each hashtag brought in 3 people. That's 3 people. That's different. That makes that 126 people that before. Yeah.
Also, I've heard like different things where they say like, if you put it in the caption, it's one thing. If you put it in the first comment, it's another. Like, where should you put it?
Doesn't matter. I haven't seen anything in my stuff
Yeah.
that matters. It does. And then at the same time, I don't put doodle of the mouth. Like I don't just type just to type. I make sure it makes work because nobody wants to read a novel.
Yeah.
If you have a caption and it's like a mile long, they're not gonna read all of it. You're gonna lose interest, and they're gonna just click and go to the next. The other thing, people are lazy, right? Hashtag on Facebook. You don't need. Think about yourself. Do you go on Facebook on a post and you just searching hashtags? No, you don't. Nobody knows. But on the Facebook Reel, use the hashtag. Because Facebook Reel is just like Instagram Reels, and they can be searchable. And when you go on Facebook Reels, you can hashtag KW City Views and see everything that's KW City. New Jersey real estate agent, the TikTok realtor. I put down the firefighter realtor because I'm a firefighter realtor, right? Whatever it is, if you're like, I like this guy's stuff. It looks like he's called the Woodbridge Realtor, right? Everything that I'm gonna click on the Woodbridge Realtor and see all that, and maybe find your competition too. And you're like, oh wow, this guy's here. Now, when you guys go into we'll go to New Jersey, hashtag we'll go to New Jersey, right? Most of everybody who put hashtag we'll go to New Jersey. For a period of 9 months, Sasha and I had the #1 viewed video in Bogota, New Jersey. So if you keep on hashtagging that same farming area, and someone goes and hashtags Woodbridge, New Jersey, Lodi, New Jersey, Paramus, New Jersey, whatever it is, and your picture is just you, and you, and you, and you get are the expert of that area, and this is how that farming works. But people get confused, like, how do you farm an area? Keep on putting a hashtag, and the more that hashtag is utilized, it gets ranked. And like I said, for 9 months, Sasha and I had the #1 video in Dumont and into Pagoda. But the thing is, this is where I get the people. Now, I don't need a farm Pagoda. I don't need a farm Pagoda. I don't need a farm Dumont because people know me. I'm trying to farm Cresco. I'm trying to farm Woodbridge. I'm trying to go to a market that I don't know, right? And the markets that I do know, I'm going to still hashtag it, but that's just that notoriety. Like, oh, here he is again. Okay. Does this work, or am I just wasting everyone's time? All right. These are real live comments. Okay. I'm going to buy a house. You help me do that. I don't know what to do. You do rentals. You shoot a loan fee. Right. These are all leads. Hey, look at this one here. I just joined. I just recently joined your group. My partner and I just relocated. This was, I think, sent to me in December. They're relocating in July, and they wanted to reach out to me now. And I told them, like, listen. I can send you something now, but it's not going to be available in July. When you get closer around June, call me back, right? This one here, we just closed in Woodbridge, right? This is the one I keep your office. The guy messaged me looking for a rental. First thing you do with a rental, if someone goes, hey, I'm looking for a rental, and it's $3,200. And he sees a real estate agent going to say, Rob, I'm looking for a rental of $3,500. What am I going to do? What do you say? What's that?
What am I gonna say?
Yeah, if I'm the client, I'm like, hey Rob, I'm looking for a rental around $3,200 a month, $3,500 a month. What's one of your first questions?
Can you afford it?
Okay? And I say, yeah, I can afford up to $4,000 a month.
Why don't you just buy a house?
That's exactly what I did.
Right.
I asked them that one question. That was the same question that got Sasha and I to buy a house. We were looking at a rental for $2,700 in 2017. Our real estate agent goes, why are you looking for a rental for $2,700? Do you want to buy a house? I don't have 20%. Whoa, you don't need 20%. You see how that engagement worked? So I'm like, yeah, for sure, give me my number. We put an offer on 2 houses. We looked at 3 houses, put offers on 2 houses. The third house, the third offer, well, the second offer, which was the third house, they got accepted. It was well under asking, and we closed last Thursday. Right? This guy here, he's in the Navy. He's in the Navy, was stationed in Hawaii. His friend is an FDNY firefighter who's also in the Navy. We closed in Norwood 3 weeks ago, right? This was $740,000. And this was a referral that came from someone who watched my video. The guy was in Hawaii, so to answer your question before, what's a good time? It doesn't matter because you don't know who's on the other end. This guy was in Hawaii. God knows when he saw my video, all right? This is awesome. And that video is funny. I want to sell my house. This right here came from one of my stupidest videos, me without a shirt doing an Island Boy parody. We got five seller leads, and we got 5 seller leads. Five seller leads. I posted the first time we got 2, posted the third time we got 3. Off a 7-second video, or maybe I think 12-second video. 12-second video got generated us 5.
You showed them the video.
Here, this one here, right? And it's not just for me too. They know who you are, right? The neighbor sellers, but it's also me and Sasha. This was a message from the neighbor sellers straight to Sasha. So it's like that female connection that we have on our page. They were like, hey, I feel more comfortable with Sasha. I'm gonna direct the message to Sasha. So it works. It works. I'm telling you, my business, we capped in 5 months. 5 months. It was all from social media. Nothing I paid. This is my challenge to all of you guys. All right. Remember I told you in the beginning, I'm going to give everyone here 2 free leads. Nobody remembers that, right? I want you to go on Facebook, and I want you to put down this. What year did you buy your house? All right, that's it. I bought my house in 2017. Okay, so that's your first lead. Rob, if I put a post, and the reason why I asked Rob is one of the most experienced agents in this room, okay? And that's the reason why I'm kind of baiting him, because I know he's gonna give me the right answer. Yeah. If I put down on the thing, you ask a question, and I put down, I bought my house in 2005. What's your follow-up question? I bought my house in 2005.
Where do you live?
All right, where you live? But Glenn actually got the answer.
Well, what is it?
I would consider it seller. Because in 2000, if I bought the house in 2005, what I have a lot of equity in that house. Right? You don't know if my lifestyle changed, maybe I need a downsize. Maybe I grew out of my house. So that's your first lead. What year did you buy your house? Your second lead came from it. If you didn't, what year do you plan on buying your house? So if I say, like that, and someone goes, I'm planning to buy my house in 2 years, and we talk about this in the ELC, right? Joking around. I'm gonna buy my house in 2 years when the market comes down. What's your next question, Rob?
Damn, you want
I'm sorry, I'll just go with it. Why wait until the market drops because then the interest rates go up? Why don't you buy it now? $500,000 house at 4% interest rate, or $450,000 house at a 7% interest rate, your payment's gonna be more at a lower price at a higher rate. So those are 2 leads, right? 2 leads, right? Post them on your social media. Once we get that done, next week, we're gonna make videos to support the information you came in, right? So now, hopefully, you guys will get maybe a couple good, solid leads off of this, or something that can work. Now, for people that's in Beck's coaching group, take that information. It's gonna be super raw. You may not know what to do with it. Get Beck to help you generate those as clients, and not just, hey, I bought my house in 2006, or I bought my house in 2019. Okay, you bought your house in 2019. It may not be a good chance for you to get them as a buyer, as a seller, right, or a buyer. But you never know in 2019 how much equity they brought into the house. Maybe they got $100,000 equity, they don't like the town they live in, and they want to live in a small town, in a bigger town or small town, whatever it is. Closer to transportation, because they in 2019, they had a job and then they lost their job because of the pandemic, and now they need a home office because they're working out at home and their Cape Cod doesn't work. You see how these two questions can help you build more business for yourself? And yeah,
Does it matter if you put them in the same post?
yeah, absolutely.
Question.
Yeah.
What year, or what year you?
I would do it in two separate posts because you can attract people at different times. So that's what I would do personally. I would actually not even post it as a post. I would just go, hey, I don't got a question for you. What year did you buy a house? Sasha, helped you buy a house in 2017. Let me know when you did. Right? What was that? Maybe 11 seconds, 12 seconds, make it 16 seconds. All right? And then what I'm gonna do is next week, we can do it as a post now, and then re-follow it up as a video post later on. And I'm gonna teach you how to put music in the background of it. And that's gonna be all stuff that we're gonna help for the next one. So we have a few minutes for questions. What do you guys think? And then let me put the chat here in the,
See if they got any questions.
exactly what I'm gonna do. There's 6 people here. Oh, boy. All right, someone is on mute. Someone's not on mute. Just muted them. Okay, cool, appreciate it. 3 times 11 and, okay, that was the question to that. All right, Zoom, what questions you got? Throw them in the chat. What questions you guys got? Go for it.
How do you change your business page to create a page?
Awesome. You're gonna go into settings and you go all the way to the bottom. It's gonna show,
You go to account and then it says switch account
There you
type.
Yeah.
and then it's gonna give you a question. Just so you know, you're gonna delete all your, like, your insights. You guys haven't watched any of the insights before, so it doesn't matter, delete it. Glenn just deleted his, and Glenn's been looking at his stuff since you changed it, right?
I haven't changed it, but
Hold
yeah.
on, before you guys even do that, make sure if you have like launched overs and stuff from college, you can do that thing.
Yeah, oh, another question that I, don't start up a brand new business account. Don't set up a business account. If you go on your social media, right, and your social media has 600 followers, use the 600 followers. Don't start a brand new business account with 0 people, backbone off the people you have already following. That's your foundation, and then grow. It's the worst thing is to manage 2 profiles. It's like another job. Just pushing all your attention on one, because it's gonna be a pain in the butt, constantly changing and constantly posting, because you don't wanna put the same video back and back. Because what's gonna happen is, it's gonna be like the same post, the algorithms will say, oh, this is just a bot, someone's trying to make followers and viewers from this video and you know, kind of steal the idea. It's not, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work, yeah.
So only giving me the option to switch from professional account to personal.
So you're already creative.
Yeah.
I changed,
I'll give you options,
because
what you are.
I changed, yeah. No, I changed yours. We did this like a while ago.
Yeah.
So because you're that now, it's giving you the other 2
Yeah, it's gonna give, there's 3 channels. There's like, it's personal, business, and creative, right? I helped you like a while ago. We changed yours on open house. I think that's when we first started.
Awesome, yes.
So you can just call your manager. Okay, go down. So you do it on.
Hi, I have a question.
Yeah, you can go on Facebook. Facebook, honestly, like I didn't change my business one because like honestly, I generate more off my personal page. My business one, like I put it out there. I really, all my stuff comes from my personal page. So I'm gonna keep on using my personal page. My business page is just there. But all my leads come from my personal page, and that's what I do. I try to post on my business and then share it to my personal. But all the stuff that we generate is just coming from my page itself, from my friends, my sphere. The 90% of our leads come from Instagram. Maybe 10, maybe 9% comes from Facebook, and then like 1% comes from TikTok.
And the other bunch of our leads come from referrals.
And it comes from referrals from people who watch the video. Because if you think like, if you guys do bold, right, you're gonna start calling people, right? You're gonna call people in your sphere and they're gonna say, hey, do you know anyone who's looking to buy or sell? This is no different. Make a video. Do it, just do your voice. They wanna see you. They don't wanna see something else. Remember, if you guys are trying to showcase something and they want to know the information, they'll get the information. It's almost like it's gonna be competitive. So just utilize yourself. Anybody else? Awesome. Awesome. Let's see how it happens. All right, Zoom, I'm gonna hang up on this. Thank you for joining. And this is gonna be shared and saved. And, oh, you know what? Anybody who wants my calendar, let me just get my calendar. Let me show you guys the calendar. All right, so. All right, so these are some people like who we follow, right? We follow local businesses, home improvement, like mom and pop stuff. We're big, so you start going there and start making videos of your favorite, like, business, all right? So you guys go into the same deli. Yo, this is what I get my favorite deli. They'll share it, and here's my challenge. Here's your 30-day calendar. Day one, post a selfie about you and talk about who you are. You can just do it instead of a post, you can do it as a video, and then the same thing. Promote your business or your website. Everybody here has a website from Keller Williams, so you can promote that, right? Well, that's it, that's everything right there.
So wait, now I already saved this one.
All right.
This is the one I'm supposed to do expired. You get right.
Thank you.
And they're kind of in the same, and then all I'll do is go back on the screen.
Yep.
Look, edit. Now all I'm gonna do tomorrow is take this out.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, Rob.